Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Behind the Make. With more than 8 billion cans of Spam sold worldwide since it was first introduced, about 3 cans every second. You might wonder what exactly goes into making Spam and why it's such a global favourite. Let's be honest, Spam is pretty unusual. At first glance, it might just seem like a strange, tasty block of meat, but behind every can is a surprisingly detailed process. Let's take a closer look at how Spam is actually made. Its story begins in the late 1920s, when J. Hormel took the reins of his father's meat-packing business, Hormel Foods. The inspiration struck when J. Hormel noticed large canned meats being sold in delis. He saw an opportunity to create a more convenient version, something smaller, easier to handle, and accessible to everyday shoppers. By eliminating the need for deli slicing, he aimed to offer ready-to-use canned meat directly to consumers. That spark of innovation led to the creation of Spam, though it would take several years of refining before the final product was ready for shelves. Spam officially hit the market in 1937. From the start, Hormel chose to use pork shoulder as the main ingredient, a cut that was typically overlooked due to the difficulty in preparing it. Produced in Minnesota by Hormel Foods, Spam was introduced at a key moment when long-lasting, easy-to-store foods were in high demand. In the years following World War I and the Great Depression, there was a growing demand for affordable, shelf-stable protein. Advances in technology, like refrigeration and assembly lines, made it possible to produce and preserve large quantities of food. By the time World War II began, Spam had become a staple in military rations, providing a reliable source of protein for soldiers overseas. The process starts when fresh pork shoulder and ham are delivered to the facility, where they're prepared to be transformed into the classic canned meat known as Spam. The meat is first separated from the bone by machines, then cut into uniform pieces. These chunks of pork and ham are ground together in large batches, each weighing around 8,000 pounds. Next, the mixture is transferred into airtight mixers, where the air is completely removed to extend shelf life. This vacuum-sealed environment helps prevent spoilage and keeps the meat from drying out. Most of the Spam production is automated and takes place at 2 primary facilities in North America: Austin, Minnesota, and Dubuque, Iowa. The blend is rapidly cooled and combined with salt, sugar, sodium nitrite, and other ingredients to ensure a consistent flavor and texture every time. The name Spam was actually the result of a naming contest hosted by Hormel, with the winning entry earning a $100 prize. While many assume the name Spam is short for spiced ham, the true meaning has never been officially confirmed and remains a closely guarded company secret. Though it's often seen as a mysterious processed meat, Spam is surprisingly simple. It contains just 6 ingredients: pork with ham, salt, water, potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrite. That's all. You might be curious about why certain ingredients are included. Sodium nitrite, for example, plays an important role in preventing the growth of harmful bacteria that can lead to foodborne illness. It also helps give Spam its signature pink color by reacting with the proteins in the meat during processing. Once the meat is deboned and ground into large 8,000-pound batches, it passes through a metal detector to ensure no foreign materials are present. From there, the mixture is transferred to vacuum mixers, where it's chilled to near-freezing temperatures. This combination of cold and vacuum helps lock in moisture, preserving texture and flavor during the cooking process. After all the ingredients are fully blended, the mixture is funneled into cans and vacuum sealed to eliminate any air. These sealed cans are then cooked in massive industrial cookers. some capable of handling up to 66,000 cans at a time. This crucial step kills any harmful bacteria, making the product safe to eat and giving it an impressively long shelf life. Once the cooking process is complete, the cans are cooled down, labeled, and packed for distribution. So, how long does Spam really last? According to Hormel, if stored correctly, Spam has an indefinite shelf life. However, for best quality, it's recommended to consume it within 5 years of the printed date. Interestingly, Spam is actually cooked directly inside the can, which helps preserve it for the long haul. For decades, Spam was produced at 2 main facilities, one in Fremont, Nebraska, and the other in Austin, Minnesota. In 2018, Hormel sold the Nebraska plant to Holstone Farms LLC, though the facility continued producing Spam for Hormel for some time after the sale. Today, Spam's influence extends far beyond the United States, with a strong global presence. Spam remains especially popular in places like Hawaii and Guam, where it was first introduced by Allied forces during World War II. Today, both regions proudly claim to be among the biggest Spam lovers in the world. In fact, in Guam, the average person consumes about 16 cans of Spam each year. That's a huge amount of Spam. It takes just 2,666 cans to equal 1 ton. In Hawaii, Spam's popularity is celebrated every year at the Waikiki Spam Jam, a lively festival featuring creative Spam dishes and live entertainment. In South Korea, Spam is considered a premium food item and is frequently included in gift sets for Lunar New Year celebrations. It's viewed as a thoughtful and respectful present. The popularity of Spam in South Korea began during the Korean War when American soldiers introduced it, and it remains a highly valued food item to this day. In Hawaii alone, about 7 million cans are consumed annually, and Spam musubi, a popular snack made with rice, seaweed and Spam, has become a local favorite. Each year, the Waikiki Spam Jam Festival celebrates Spam's important place in Hawaiian cuisine and culture. When it comes to health, Spam is known for being high in fat and sodium. A typical 12-ounce can contain about 16 grams of fat per serving and provides roughly a third of the recommended daily salt intake. Although Hormel offers lower fat and reduced sodium options, nutrition experts generally recommend enjoying Spam in moderation. Some research has suggested a potential connection between processed meats like Spam and increased cancer risk, largely due to additives like sodium nitrites. However, the FDA maintains that these products are safe when consumed in moderation. Spam's enduring popularity is largely thanks to Hormel's effective marketing and ability to adapt over time. Despite growing trends toward organic and plant-based diets, Spam remains a favorite because it's affordable, versatile, and holds a special nostalgic place in many people's hearts. Hormel's management of Spam is a masterclass in effective branding and adaptability, with a history spanning over 80 years, from its crucial role during wartime to its presence in households worldwide. Spam remains a beloved and trusted name. For fans, the Spam Museum in Austin, Minnesota offers a fun and unique experience celebrating its legacy. The museum dives into Spam's fascinating history, the production process, and its global influence. With interactive exhibits and hands-on displays, it's a one-of-a-kind destination for fans and curious visitors alike. Have you ever tried Spam? What's your favorite way to enjoy it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more stories like this.